Spring is almost over and the summer's coming. The days are getting long. I waited all winter for the time to be right, just to take you along, baby. Baby, get ready. And mid-dawn starts where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Staying the whole night through. So good to be with you and me, going fishing in the dark, going out on the backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river and down by the light, we'll be falling in love in the falling of the night, just moving slow.
After the conclusion of our 24-25 school year in about 4 weeks. We would like to recognize their tremendous contributions to our community, our school, and our baseball program. We want to thank them for their dedication and service by having them all throw out the first pitch for our game tonight. Leading off for the night will be Mrs. Amy Speaks. She has been at Camden High School for 37 years. By the way, the only job she's ever had. She's our English teacher, and for 24 years was the Gold and Black advisor, 15 years the Palmetto Leaf newspaper advisor, and also a cheerleader coach. A big hand again to Mrs. Amy Speaks. Batting second will be her husband, Coach Robbie Speaks. Robbie has been an English teacher for 18 years here at Camden High School and also coached 32 years as an assistant football coach. All three of Amy and Robbie's children are Camden High School graduates. They are Fraser Speaks, who graduated in 2008, who was a member of the soccer team, a cheerleader, and currently she is an academic advisor for men's basketball, softball, and women's golf teams at the University of Memphis in Memphis, Tennessee. Trip Speaks, also the class of 2012, a member of the football team and the baseball team, and he is currently an industrial real estate advisor for CBRE in Greenville, South Carolina. And finally, Maggie Speaks, class of 2013, a member of the volleyball team, and currently she is a professional volleyball player who just finished last season in Athens, Greece, and will play in Poland next season. And rounding out the honorees tonight is Coach Paige Wilson. Paige has been coaching for 36 years at Camden High and has won 34 conference championships, 2 state championships, and 3 times state runner-up. She has also been a PE teacher for 32 years here at Camden High School. Her children are Jimmy, who lives in Dallas, Texas, and works in the Verizon corporate office, and a partner in Taylor Medical Insurance, and Madison, 32, who is a CHS grad of 2011, is a school psychologist at Goose Creek Elementary. Her husband, Robert, a teacher and athletic trainer at West Ashley High School, and they have a son, Wilson, who is 4.5 months old. And finally, Morgan, CHS grad of class of 2015 out in Fayetteville, Arkansas, who is a PhD student in cognitive psychology at the University of Arkansas. So would you all three now do us the honor of throwing tonight's first pitch?
Yeah. There you go.
And now, a special memento from the Camden baseball team. A photo with a special quote on it which reads, "The way you get meaning into your life is to devote yourself to loving others. Devote yourself to the community around you, and devote yourself to creating something that gives you purpose and meaning." From Mitch Album. We cannot think of three more deserving people to represent that quote. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for our three retirees, Amy and Robbie Speaks and Paige Wilson.
You know what that means? You know what that means?
Introducing your Camden High School Bulldogs! Getting the ball for the Bulldogs, number 14, Zechariah Haney. Your second baseman, number 1, Brady Furness. Your third baseman, number 15, Thomas Bishop. Your catcher, number 16, Matt Millisham. Your first baseman, number 21, Chandler Johnson. Your center fielder, number 9, Wyatt Thompson. Your right fielder, number 6, Kate McGough. Your left fielder, number 8, Logan Freeman. Your shortstop, number 2, Clay Ridgway. Also, number 3, Dustin Bixby. Number 4, Kason Newman. Number 5, Thorne Tucker. Number 7, Maddox Freeman. Number 10, Edwards Graham. Number 11, Charlie Ray. Number 18, Kate Moderato. Number 20, Cameron Smith. Number 22, Maddox Dixon. And number 23, Hunter Zabransky. Your head coach is Denny Beckley, assisted by Josh Kohler, Josh Lund, Austin McCaskill, and Brady White. Kendall Horner is your photographer, and Lester Tucker takes care of the field. At this time, we ask you to remain standing as we honor our great nation by the playing of our national anthem. They are Coulter Zabransky. He is 11 years old, and Drew Murphy. He is 11 years old and also is in 5th grade. Camden Bulldog Baseball wants to recognize and reward students who are performing well in the classroom as well as on the baseball field. We wish these 2 students great success in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for our Bulldog Bat Boys, Coulter Zabransky and Drew Murphy.
Fastball in the outside corner for a strike to Cooper Price. Gilbert is wearing gray tops and gray bottoms. That one's fouled off down the third baseline. 0-2 count.
With a little bit of pinstripe.
Yeah, with a little bit of red pinstripes, red letters and numbers outlined in, or excuse me, black letters and numbers outlined in red, rather. Fastball outside, 1-2. Camden, the home whites, white jerseys with the gold short sleeve shirt underneath it with a white cap, black bill, Vegas gold. See that brought to you by Sports Connection. Go see your Tom Garner's place of business up in Dusty Bend. He will take very good care of you. That breaking ball rather missed outside, and Haney's falling behind the batter here. A foul ball out of play down the third baseline. Haney, as we mentioned, has been pitching really, really well. Kind of give us what he has as far as his repertoire. What's his best pitch?
He's going to start off with a fastball. He's kind of got a little bit of a cutter. He throws a slider. So Haney's a cerebral guy, and he has a little bit of a curveball, but he's going to go fastball slider for the most time. He throws a changeup. But if he's locating 2 or 3 pitches, which you want to at least come into a game locating at least 2 pitches.
Payoff pitch here, fouled off out of play down third baseline.
One right here just doing what a leadoff hitter does. He takes away a lot of pitches, fouls them off.
Cooper Price, a lefty, so you got the lefty-righty matchup here. Here comes the payoff pitch again. Came inside, missed for ball 4. So leadoff walk.
Yeah, that was that backdoor slider right there. He was hoping to get him chasing on a 3-2 pitch. And then after he's done fouled off a couple fastballs. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Bunning watch his top hand. You see that top hand go. Gilbert is a big small ball team usually.
Peyton Comer, the shortstop. Righty digs in. Fastball low and away for ball 1. We'll see. He was looking at third base coach. Let's see if they go small ball here. Gave him a chance on that first pitch to swing away.
Probably picking.
Yep, going to try to lay down a bunt. Bunts it up in the air. Going to be a tough play. Not going to get either one of them. He bunted that right in the middle between Chandler Johnson and the pitcher, Zach Haney. And Johnson did his job. He went to get it, but Haney had to kind of go around Johnson to get to the bag. And
coverage.
So we go to Cooper James, the third baseman, righty in this Indian lineup.
You don't want to get falling behind yet. So obviously you walk the first batter. We know what the percentages are. We say it every time.
So first and second, nobody out for Gilbert here at the top of the first. Pitch from Haney. Try to nip that outside corner. It looked pretty from up here. Must have just missed off the plate.
Max asking him right now where it missed.
Haney steps off the pitching rubber. Now steps back on. Sets and fires. Flares it down the first baseline off the fence. So even the count out a ball on a strike.
You hear Matt calling out the bunt coverages there. I mean, it wouldn't surprise him, even though he's a 3-hole hitter.
Oh, nobody out. That would put 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Flare up to Brady Furness. Oh, he couldn't make the catch and kicks the baseball. They'll tag the bag and get 1, throw to second. Could get 2, got 2.
Yep.
Good, an unorthodox double play. 4-3-6 double play, but it works.
4-3 kick, or 4 kick, 3-6.
But we'll take it.
The catcher, number
quickly
13,
now.
Sam Woodyard.
2 outs.
That was a tough play for Brady because he's playing in a double play depth, which is all the way up in the middle, and he had to come sprinting up to get that.
Sam Woodyard, the catcher, is also a righty, digs in for Gilbert. Rips this one into center field. That's going to be a base hit and it'll be an RBI single, and Gilbert will take a 1-0 lead. That double play looms big because that probably would have scored 2.
And was that the guy that walk scored?
Yep. 64% of the time.
That percentage might change by now.
Batting for the Indians, the left fielder, number 4, Dalton Taylor.
So you go to Dalton Taylor,
We got
the left fielder.
We got a courtesy runner in here. I can't see what number he is.
Looks like a double digit. I want to say 10 maybe.
Yeah, my eyes ain't as good as they used to be.
Wouldn't be 10, might be 11. Rohan Roberts, he's going to go. Third down. Got him! Matt Melichamp with a hose piece.
That was a delayed steal.
We'll see who that is chalking off as that, see if we can get that number.
Thank you,
That was
McCaskill
11. That was
Innovations,
Rohan
Walton
Roberts.
Countertop,
Gunned down by
Newman
Matt
Starcher,
Melichamp.
Sherman Williams,
No, you're not.
Camden
That's
Vs
stealing the base
Gilbert.
on.
Kid like him, you know, because hey, if you play at Legion Field, you don't get the opportunity to hit too many home runs. So when you're on the road and you play one, and the swing was, you know, it was like effortless. I mean, what I'm gonna do, I tell you, man.
Batting for the Bulldogs,
This was my
your
first week
pitcher,
that I got
number
to do the
14,
draft.
Zechariah Haney.
When they came in 7th grade.
He is leading the team in batting average with a 415 average.
Who's that, Bish?
Haney. 17 RBIs, 14 walks.
That's why you're hitting leadoff right there.
Lefty digs in. First pitch misses outside for ball 1.
Like I was talking about him being cerebral on the mound, he's the same way at the plate. If you ever just ask Haney one time to talk to hitting with him.
Wind in the pitch. Flared out of play. Now for a third baseline, rather. He was a count at 1-1.
Just to let y'all know, the Lady Bulldogs are not playing today. Crestwood canceled the game on them today. If anyone was coming up here for the Lady Bulldogs game.
1-1 pitch. Outside again. 2-1. The
Okay.
catcher tried to frame it, but
He kind of jerked that one.
he sure did.
I don't like this newfound catching where they get to put their leg out. Some of them, they think they're Benito Santiago.
That's a flare in the left field. Left fielder Dalton Taylor underneath it. He'll put it away for out number 1.
Number 1, Brady
He's up
Burnett.
on the average list. In fact, he is 4th on the team in batting average at 368.
Again, only a sophomore.
That's solid. I don't care who you are. Wind in the pitch. Outside, ball 1.
Looks like they're peppering the outside. They're going to challenge that outside and make the umpire call it.
The pitch from Jacob Young. Down the middle, little dribble over towards first. Furnace not going to be able to lay this one out as Hudson Williams will tag the bag for out number 1. Or excuse me, out number 2, rather. In the season, 12 singles, 12 doubles, 2 triples, a homer, 1 for 2 in stolen base attempts, 14 walks, 11 strikeouts, and 26 RBI, excuse me.
And this is a kid that got DH for pretty much every game last year.
Yep.
So
He's turned the corner, that's
Yep.
for sure. 26 RBIs, by far the leader. Popped him up down the first baseline, foul territory.
should have enough room.
And Hudson Williams.
Yeah, I don't know what all that was about.
Yep, Gilbert doing what Gilbert does. Makes a catch and a little extra talking to. Anywho,
Thank you to our
3 down. We go to the top of
sponsorship.
the rallier, if you will.
Yeah, I tell you, he was always the positive one behind it.
No doubt. Dalton Taylor, the left-handed hitting left fielder, digs in for Gilbert. Flare in the left field. That's going to bounce right in front of Logan Freeman. He'll catch it on a hop. So Leadoff single by Dalton Taylor.
The first
And then
baseman,
it
number
gets
10,
tougher again as they got
Hudson
3 with the
Williams.
Dodgers.
How about the Red Sox 6-4 in the last 10 games?
Boston's playing pretty good ball.
And that is the team you said it wasn't going to do anything this year?
Well, you know, we started out hot last year and down the stretch, so we'll see. Breaking ball just missed the inside corner to Hudson Williams.
Yeah, that was that curveball. He threw it right at his elbow. It broke just a little bit too late.
1-0 pitch. Flared out of play down the first baseline, 1-1.
Yeah, wasn't that the number 10 here was Hudson? That was the one that was kind of doing a little jaw jacking.
It was the one.
I think he's a good sized junkin.
Ooh, swing and a miss. Pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Too bad he swung at a ball that was going that's on Thursday, but didn't arrive till Friday.
Pick off to the first, not in time.
Sorry, I watched it.
Over to third, T. Bishop knocks it down. One play is at first. Oh, yeah, overthrew Chandler Johnson. That's going to go to the fence. Runners will hold up at second and third. Don't see that very often by Thomas Bishop.
That's 2 errors in one. I think he just kind of rushed runners on second and third with no outs.
And we got Lawson Mathis, the DH, coming up, and that's going to bring out Coach Culler. Talk with his pitcher.
Other than the walk, and none of this has been Haney induced. It was just kind of kicking the ball around a little bit.
Yeah, T-Bish has been so sure-handed over at third. And look, you play baseball, you're gonna make errors. You know, not down on the kid whatsoever, but
We play an imperfect game.
But when he's been so routine time and time again, it's rare when you see him make an error. But yeah, what's the old saying that if you play baseball, you're going to fail 7 times out of 10? Mm-hmm. If you do that, you're in the Hall of Fame.
As we tell everybody, baseball is a game of failures. Watch the squeeze here, man. You got no outs. At Tottenham News, they might have a safety bunt in.
Breaking ball on the outside corner for a strike to Lawson Mathis. Down the first baseline, Chandler Johnson will tag the bag, but it will play the run.
Yeah, he took the out for the run.
Batting for the Indians, the right fielder,
and we
number
go to
3, Chandler Guthrie.
Tell you, Haney's pitching the contact. They haven't barreled nothing up on him. I say that.
In the right field.
Really, it's not a barrel. That really wasn't a barreled up. So you had an error, which ended up creating another run.
So 3-0 Gilbert. And we go to the 9-hole hitter, Zach Lester.
Second baseman, number 2, Zach Lester.
I don't see Haney's staying complete game because
a little bender there on the outside corner for a strike.
I got
the cutter.
I got a feeling that he won't pitch the whole game, being that you got 2 region games in Intel for this week.
Pretty good lead over at first. And Haney saw it too, threw over there. Yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, this game doesn't mean a whole lot. Obviously, every time you play, you want to win.
Yeah.
But the region games count more. Is that one hits the inside corner for a strike 0-2?
Well, unfortunately, this game, especially when it really does count a little bit more than normal, non-normal for non-region because of RPI stuff.
That was close over at first. Not in time, but
Haney.
Fouled it off.
You had a hit and run on there.
Yep.
Mac knew it too, because if you saw him, he flashed his glove here. He wanted to kind of pitch it, have it as a pitch out.
0-2 count to Zach Lester, the 9-hole hitter. 1 out, 1 on. They're back behind the runner, which Mac will do.
Second or third, none of our catchers, Haney, my JV catchers, they'll throw backside.
Flare into center field. Wyatt Thompson sizes it up, and he'll put it away for out number 2. Runner will retreat back to first base.
We had Thorne throw backside. Against Hartsville the other
Batting for the
night.
Indians,
got
number
an
1,
arm.
Cooper Price.
What, did he throw backside against Hartsville when you were here? Or was that Graham? No, Graham.
It wasn't Graham, because Graham was up that night with
Yeah.
varsity. Go back to the top of the order, and Cooper Price. I don't think he did so in that game. Runner goes.
Oh, he airmailed it.
Yep. Goes into center field. Bad throw there by Mac. Kind of rushed that just a skosh. So a stolen base for Chandler Guthrie is brought to you by.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about stolen base. Stolen base is brought to you by Talasco Alarm Service. 803-432-5265. Hey, man, I'm out of practice, man.
Well, he hadn't had a lot of those this year.
Not with our catchers.
0-1 to Price. Misses outside. He was counted a ball and a strike.
That was that two seam. If you saw it, it kind of cut away from the batter from a left-hander.
1-1 pitch. That nice curveball fell right over that outside corner. 1-2.
Yeah, that was a good call for the backdoor curveball. We forgot to do the mound visit too.
We did.
It was brought to you by Camden Loan.
Wheel around, no throw. Give him a call, 803-432-0692. Still got to get used to that one. Curveball flares this one to the left field. Logan Freeman comes in, and he'll put it away for out number 3. Gilbert strands a runner, but they plate 2. They'll take a 3-0 lead to the home half of this second. You're listening to Camden High Bulldog Baseball here on Cool 102.7.
Thank you.
Season.
I wonder if that would be Coach Mac's song if he was walking up and turning to Mac.
Probably. Mac a righty. Ground ball to third. Cooper James comes up with throw to first. And he'll just tag Mac.
Not liking him a whole lot.
No.
Batting for the Bulldogs is your first baseman, number 21, Chandler Johnson.
Come talk to us during football.
So we get a Chandler Johnson who's batting .315 on the season. Looping curveball. Almost got a piece of him.
Surprised Chandler doesn't mind getting hit.
He's got 9 hit by pitches on the year. Oh, he chased one outside, foul tipped it. He was accounted a ball and a strike.
Yeah, I think he was second kind of guessing that one.
That one missed outside, 2-1.
Well, we need to get some runners on so we can get some movement going, some things going, you know?
Put some pressure
Yeah.
on Gilbert. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Swung right at the top of that one. He was counted 2-2.
Serrano hit no curveball.
The pitch from Young. Came back with a fastball in the outer half, and Johnson spoils it as he fouls it off. Back towards Camden dugout.
I mean, it looked like he was trying to pull an outside pitch where you need to hit that to the softball field over here. That bug's aggravating me.
2-2. Hit a mile high to left field. Left field on his horse. Get going back. He's going to get there. Just barely. Good effort there.
Tip your hat to that one.
Taylor over there.
That's what Chandler just did. He just gave him a hit because Chandler got into that one. pitcher. I'm sure he did pretty good. Wyatt.
Line in the pitch. Try to lay down a bunt. Try to get him snoozing out there. He definitely got the wheels.
Yeah, we saw that a lot during football this year.
Just couldn't quite get it down. One pitch. Fastball fouls off home plate. Yep. The question is what position is he going to play?
Yeah, that would be a good question.
0-2 pitch. That's way outside. 1-2. Yep. Away. 1.5 of the second. Gilbert leading 3-0.
And 9 kids 7-1.
Missed upstairs, and the count is even, 2-2.
So yeah, I think they got 9 kids 7 tomorrow at Camden.
Love to see it. 2-2. Came inside, missed that inside corner. The count runs full now, 3-2.
That's a tough one to take there.
Payoff pitch. Fouled it off. Just got a piece of it off the handle of Wyatt Thompson. Taking the duck. Would be negative to reach. There's ball 4 on the 2 out ball to Wyatt. I'm going to bring up the aforementioned Caden McGuff. Batting 1-8.
He's colorful enough with all this stuff on.
Young guy, just a sophomore, can pitch. Obviously playing right field tonight.
He plays third base some.
Transferred in from Blythewood. Fastball out high and inside for ball 1.
He did a really good job for us on Junior Legion last year, as we renamed it the P17 Prospects instead of Junior Legion. That was the original name. Coach Lund wanted to be calling it that, the Prospects.
Pick off to the first, close, but not in time.
You need the bottom of this lineup to produce if you want to beat Gilbert.
Is that B. White coaching first?
No, that's Mac.
Okay. Pick off though, not in time.
B-Dub's right there by Coach Color.
Gotta love Brady White. Loves giving back to the program.
Yeah.
Good role model. 1-0 pitch. Popped him up a mile high behind home plate. Sam Woodard will put it away for out number 3. So Camden finally gets a base runner, but they strand him. At first, we head to the top half of the third, rather. Gilbert leading 3-0. You're listening to Camden High Bulldog Baseball on Cool 102.7.
Thank you.
Love to have a 1-2-3 inning here. See if we can't figure out Jacob Young. Pitch from Haney. Curveball misses upstairs for ball 1. One-0 pitch. Lifted into center field. Wyatt Thompson goes towards left field about 5 steps and puts it away for out number 1. So we got a Cooper James.
Batting for the Indians, number
Hit into
20,
that
Cooper
Orthodox
James.
4 last time. Chopper over to third. Thomas Bishop catches up. Fastball the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Curveball popped up, center field. Wyatt Thompson underneath it, and he'll put it away for out number 3. So we get the 1-2-3 inning. that we needed. Now let's see if we can get the bats cranked up. 3-0 Gilbert. So we head to the home half of the third. You'll listen to Camden Vs Bulldog Baseball here on Cool 102.7.
Your left fielder,
Haney,
number 8,
which is a 1-2
Logan Freeman.
Now we just got to get the bats going. Logan Freeman digs in, right-handed batter's box. Right back up the middle, snag on the backhand by Jacob Young. He'll run it halfway over to underhanded at first for out number 1.
Yeah, that's not what you want to start the inning off of. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ridgeway digs in the left-handed batter's box. Fastball outside for ball 1.
I think as of late, Ridgeway's been doing a little better too.
One-0 pitch. Flared down the first base line. Drop in. Just getting there. The heck of play by Chandler Guthrie.
Well, there's a reason why they're 20-3, man. And he takes that curveball for a strike there. It's that backdoor curveball to the left-hander.
So 2 quick outs and no base runners.
Less than 5 pitches.
Popped him up towards right center. Cooper Price out of center field will drift over towards his right and put it away for out number 3. So another 1-2-3 inning, and we head to the top half of the fourth, 3-0 Gilbert. You're listening to
Incredible internet demands incredible security. Introducing True Vista Fiber's Total Network Protection, eRoad Plus. Whether you're shopping, checking email, or just surfing, eRoad Plus protects your information, your identity, and even your devices. Cutting-edge network features keep you safe from hackers, and you can control it with the eRoad app. It's time to level up your online security with eRoad Secure. Visit TrueVista.net to sign up today. True Vista, truly connected.
Back here at Legion Field, Nathan Martin, Sean Tartt along with you. 3-0 Gilbert as we head to the top half of the fourth. We gotta get some hits.
Yeah, we got to figure out a way. We gotta get base runners on. We gotta get a wall, get something. We're not get hit by a pitch or.
Gilbert's going to be sending up Dalton Taylor, Hudson Williams, and Lawson Mathis. Haney much better last inning. 1-2-3 inning. Need another one of those. Box.
It's a leadoff hitter, right?
No, this is a 5-hole hitter.
Oh, he looks like the leadoff hitter.
First pitch is in there for a strike. Strike in there again. 0-2.
Good pitch calls, both of them on the backside. You might see him coming inside here. Or up and out 1 out of 2.
Curveball. Dribbles it over towards Brady Furnace. Scoops it. Throws the first one down.
Those are 3 good pitches. Wind in the pitch. Curveball. Chopped it foul down the third base line. He hit it at Bishop last time. That was kind of the bobbled and then throw over to first baseman's head here.
Swing and a miss, 0-2.
He looks like he's a straight pull hitter. So they're not going to hopefully not give him anything on the inside of the plate.
Good frame job there by Matt Belichick because that was off the plate, but he got him looking for the strikeout.
Haney's gotten into a groove now. We just need to do something with the bats with him.
Batting for the Indians,
strikeout
number
ball
6,
to you, Bob.
Lawson Mathis.
Realty 803-432-7370.
There you go. Lawson Mathis, a designated hitter, will dig you.
It's like riding a bike, man.
Ground ball. Brady Furnace trying to get there as he's playing more towards the bag. Gets there, flips to the first for the out. Good play there by Brady Furnace.
Yeah, that was real. He was on the other side. He played that in deep in the 1-3 hole. I mean, 1-4 hole.
Another 1-2-3 inning for Zachariah Haney. Let's get them bats going, Bulldogs. So we head to the home half of the fourth. Trailing Gilbert.
He cussed me for everything I was working when I was up there. He's, this started it's probably just enough.
Winding the pitch. Swing and a miss. And a breaking ball that was low and away.
Been told if you're a source of the anger at the point, it's better not be a part of it right there. So. And right now, me and Izzy are both with a source of anger, and my wife is there, and she's not.
Young sets and fires. Curveball outside, evens the count at 1-1.
But it is, I don't know.
Camden still does not have a hit. The only base runner they have was a walk by Wyatt Thompson. Curveball missing high and outside, 2-1.
Right now it is what it is. Like I told Brittany and Izzy and Amber, we can't push a button if not there, so we just have to kind of see where it takes us.
That one bounces in the right-handed batter's box. 3 balls and a strike now to Brady Furnace. He grounded out to the first baseman in the first inning. Came in tonight. This game batting .368 on the season. Outside, ball 4. So Camden gets their second base runner of the night, second via the walk.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 15, Thomas Bishop.
We'll go to T. Bish, Thomas Bishop.
We're trying to work on that. Brittany's working on that stuff tonight.
Ripped into the foul hole in between the third baseman and the shortstop for a single. That'll give Camden their first hit of the night. Yeah, first and second, nobody out now for Matt Melichamp.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 16, Matt Melichamp.
I tell you, man. Sorry, taking care of some family business.
T. Bishop, a nice base knock there.
Got runners on first and second.
Yeah, nobody out. Let's make this work. Hide inside of Melichamp, 1-0.
Did Brady walk?
Yep.
He's usually pretty good about getting on base somehow during the game. Right center's wide open.
1-0 pitch.
He was thinking that too. If you saw the way he swung just then.
He just missed that one. He felt it straight back, 1-1.
We need these runners over, one way or another. Even if it's a ball on the ground somewhere. They kind of got a makeshift shift on.
Squares the bunt. Young whips around towards second.
Second called that. If you saw him back there and you saw him pat his chest, so the second baseman called now. You see he's moving over. Now they think he's going to bunt, so you see him creeping a little bit over towards first.
No, don't take a picture. Don't.
Trying to get it down. Brady's going, and he is toast.
I don't know if that was. I think you got to lay that down.
Coach Bet doesn't look too pleased over there.
I don't know if Brady was meant to go on that. Now you're in a 2-strike hole with a runner on first, and to come out here with 2 outs with only a runner on first.
Breaking ball misses out at half, 2-2.
Bishop thought he should have won. Additive, Shingar's down. You're rolling.
Pick off to the first, not in time.
I'm anxious to see what T-Bish does on the football field this year.
Me too.
I'm anxious to see the football team in a hole this year.
Into the 5-hole deep. Fielded by the shortstop. Throw to first on a bullet. Nice strong throw there by Peyton Comer.
Number 21, Chandler Johnson.
Batting .315 on the season. Pick off their second, not in time. Gilbert leading at 3-0 here in the top of the 4th.
Chandler got a bit of one. I mean, left fielder tracked it down.
Laid off of that one, missed inside, 1-0. Johnson calls time, steps out the batter's box. Now steps back in. Wanted to chase out, but laid off of it 2-0. That was low and away.
I will say something about the Gilbert team. They're a solid team. They're solid. I can see why they've won 20 baseball games.
Very disciplined.
Yeah, which that's a normal Gilbert team. I was about to say, watch the inside move there by the pitcher.
Steps off the rubber, now steps back on to Jacob Young.
I just said it.
To a pitch, hiding inside, 3-0.
Just got a little too far off there to catch a thought about it. 2 outs, you don't want to throw it in the center field, you know.
I mean, they can.
I mean, but that's what the catcher's thinking. I mean, that's...
No, I know, I'm with you. We just need to scratch. Laid off that fastball, but came in around the knees for a strike, 3-1.
I think they got the better. What they're doing, they're starting to watch a little bit more pitching. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
Ooh, Bishop got back in there. He had about a 2.5-step lead over there at second.
Yeah, he had what we call a 2-out lead over there. So if you see, he's leading off further behind the bag. So he's actually looks like he's leading off further than he really is.
Chandler Johnson at the plate, 3 balls and a strike, 2 outs and a runner at second for Camden. They trail Gilbert 3-0 here in the home half the 4th. Wow, he called that a strike.
Chandler didn't argue, so obviously Chandler saw.
Okay, it looked outside from up here.
It's where it would cross the plate. It kind of caught. It kind of
counts full, 3-2. Laid off of it, pitching the dirt, ball 4.
Good job, Chandler. Now they're making him throw a few more pitches. So.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 9, Wyatt Thompson.
Oh, Drew Holliday's been out 2 games. And
they have been pretty bad.
They made the playoffs last year. This year, 2 years in a row.
Thompson digs in the right-hand batter's box. First pitch misses upstairs, let her hop for ball one.
Usually he likes jumping on those first pitch fastballs. Wyatt's really, really streaky.
Big off through the first. Ooh, better throw would have had him. Chandler a little slow getting back in there at first base.
Good pickoff move, though, I'll tell you.
One pitch. Red down third base line for the ball. Around in third and headed for a home is Thomas Bishop. He will score. Runners will hold up at second and third. King is on the board.
Good job by Wyatt Thompson.
RBI double.
He's seen more fastballs, down in that.
So we got a new pitcher coming in for Gilbert. We'll get his number. Let you know who that is after this timeout. You're listening to Camden High Bulldog Baseball. Here it does. Guys show up each and every weekend. Softball team's been playing really well, so I ain't gonna hold one bad weekend against them.
Nah.
Caden McGuff will dig in. Pick off 32nd, not in time. Caden comes in with a 180 batting average.
Yeah, he's struggled like most sophomores do when they come up. And, with the difference in the speed of the game, he's done well in other places.
Base hit would more than likely score two with Wyatt Thompson at second. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
He has some swings sometimes that you have to think about. Why would you swing at that,
Blind in the pitch. Tailed off the plate. We called a strike. 0-2. And now you got to go into choke and poke mode here. Protect the plate.
We want to try to get at least one more run up in here.
Take a wild pitch.
Well, I haven't seen much of that tonight.
Fouled it off. Stayed alive. Good job there by Caden McGuff.
They have him off balance, though, so he's guessing at pitches. That's why you saw the swing you just saw. Instead of sitting dead red and adjusting to off speed.
3-2 pitch. I'm going to say he did not go.
He didn't.
Ball did roll up the first baseline a little bit, but not far enough for the runners to advance. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third for Camden. They trail Gilbert 3-1 here in the home half of the fourth. Popped him up.
He popped up the last time.
On the infield, 3 players coming in. Zach Lester will call everybody off, and he'll put it away for out number 3. So Camden strands 2, but they do plate 1. We head to the top half of the 5th. It is Gilbert 3, Camden 1. You're listening to Camden High Bulldog Baseball here on Cool 2.7. And not realizing the first and third batter of the lineup are both named Cooper for Gilbert.
Isn't it funny how names go in a certain time?
Ground ball to third. Oh, through the wickets of Thomas Bishop into left field. Couldn't quite get the glove down fast enough for that one.
I think he thought the ball was going to bounce, and then.
So a leadoff single for Chandler Guthrie. He is 2 for 2 today.
Get a double play here. We'll see kind of where they're at on pitches.
Squares the bunt, pulls it back, strike call, runner goes, throw down to second.
It went through Ridgeway's glove.
Not in time, as Ridgeway couldn't hold on to the baseball there, so a stolen base for Chandler Guthrie. That stolen base brought to you by on bases tonight.
Haney's at about 45 pitches. I'm not sure how much longer they're going to let him go.
Squares the butt, fastball low and away.
Because if he's got 75 pitches, he only has to rest for 2 days. 3 days. Give me 3 days.
1-1 count.
Yeah, I'm sure they want him back by Friday for the, you know what I'm saying?
Calls time to Zach Lester. I would imagine Cade Maturana will go tomorrow against R&E.
And then you probably have Haney go again with Bishop and
squares the bunt, pulls it back late, but got it back just in time.
So you're going to have Bishop,
2-1.
Cade McGuff, all of them to be able to come in and relieve in Ridgeway. And you got some young bucks over there now that's got some. You got Maddox Dixon was one of my better pitchers.
He's been calling that a strike. With the other teams out there pitching, that one he motioned off the plate, 3-1.
Sometimes if your catcher's moving too much, you're not going to get that call.
Gets the bunt down. Zach Haney passes on it, throws the third, and goes by Thomas Bishop. And he's going to score a run.
That one, you just take the out. You know what I'm saying? Haney tried to do a little too much.
Batting for the Indians, number 1, Cooper Price.
Squares the bunt, bunts it right back to the Gilbert dugout for strike one. Four to 1, Gilbert.
Look for this guy to be running before too long.
Bunts, Thomas Bishop feels it, throws the first in time for out number 2. Excuse me, out number 1 rather.
Like I told you at the beginning of the game, Gilbert is a small ball tune.
Wide in the pitch, flares to right. Cade McGuff catches it. He'll not tag up at second. He'll hold there. So 2 down and a runner at second for Gilbert. Hit into a 4-3-6 double play in the first and then grounded out to Thomas Bishop in the third. Checking the runner at second. Now checks him again and fires. Curveball misses high inside for ball 1.
That was set up outside, so he missed a spot on that one.
Haney's chasing runner and delivers. Curveball in the inside corner for a strike. He was counted 1-1. One pitch, fouled off the end of the bat. 1 ball, 2 strike count. See if Haney can't get this strike here and get out of this inning. See if we can't get some more base runners. 4-1 Gilbert here in the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Threw it way outside. Got him to chase. That strikeout brought to you by
Graham Realty, 803-432-7370.
So Gilbert plates a run. They strand a runner. We head into the Jet Pools 5th inning stretch. South Carolina's got Charleston Southern tomorrow night, 6:30. First pitch as they try to deal without Ethan Petrie. Don't know how long he's going to be out, but that's definitely a blow that Carolina could not afford. Logan Freeman leads us off here, looks at ball 1 low and away.
They don't want to be without him for too long, but they better enjoy Petrie because he ain't going to be back next year.
Squares a bunt, goes 1 hop to the pitcher. He'll throw to first in time to get Logan.
Yeah, they play right there on the line. just thought about it. At the bottom of the order, you got Clay, his left-handed, Haney, and then Furness, 3 left-handers in a row.
Rips it right back up the middle for a one-out single by Clay Ridgway. Good piece of hitting there by Clay.
Like, the cupboard's not empty, man. I tell you, you got 3 sophomores there. Legitimate.
Number 14, Zachariah.
You got freshmen and sophomores coming up probably next year.
So Zach Haney digs in, and he flew out to left and flew out to center.
Well, now we need to hit one out of right.
Preferably not a fly out.
They're going to pick.
Attempt, but not in time.
He tails his pick off, so when he drops brings the glove. If he brings his elbow down, he's going to be picking. See, his elbow's tucked. He's pitching now.
Fastball on the outside corner for a strike 0-1.
So if he have his elbow back, he's picking. Talking about his front elbow.
The nuances that you pick up.
See it?
Yep. Throw to first, not in time.
So when he's coming set, nobody can see me because I'm not on TV, but his back elbow goes past his waistline to the back a little bit. He's going to pitch here. See, it's tucked in a little bit more. Oh, no. He did that time.
Throw to first again, not in time. Is it Aguirre Rodriguez that used to do the Major League games on TV? I think that's his name. He had the highest average off of Randy Johnson in Randy Johnson's career. Finish that story here at this pitch. Popped him up towards left. Drifting back is Dalton Taylor, and he'll put it away for out number 2.
Well,
so he ran into Randy Johnson, and Randy said, "Man, you had the highest average of anybody I faced."
Number 1, Brady Furness.
Now that you're retired,
yeah, you were
tipping his pitchers by the way he held the ball.
Yeah, the way he held his glove.
And Randy didn't believe. He goes, here's a ball, here's a mitt. No, show me your fastball. And he showed him his fastball. And he said, now show me your curveball. And it was totally different, but he picked up on that.
Yeah. Look who's here. Look who's behind us.
Stolen base.
Nope.
He got it.
You have to turn around.
Oh, I will. Just give me a second here. We got a stolen base.
I'm going to give my headset to her.
Got a stolen base by Clay Ridgway.
And she didn't have to text me and ask me to score today.
That's what I probably just said.
the biggest Bulldog fan that I know of, Miss Amy Speaks.
I think she deserves the headset for one time.
Listen, I'm not going to argue with you. Fastball. Called the inside corner for a strike. First of all, congratulations.
Thanks.
The only job that you ever had. That is
The only
interesting.
job, well, except for part-time jobs.
But we hate to see you go, but
Thanks.
37 years is
I know.
That's a long time.
I don't know what I'm going to do without Camden High School, but I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out.
Awesome to see all
3 of us.
Yes, and then
Did you see our pitch?
I did. It was really good.
That's what I said. All right, who's hitting now?
We got Brady Furness.
Let's go, Brady.
Got a 1-1 count here. Fouls it off the backstop. 1-2. Awesome to see Maggie still playing professionally.
Yeah.
Going to Poland.
Going to Poland.
Awesome.
That's gonna be fun. Be interesting.
For sure.
Going from Greece to Poland.
I'd imagine Poland's a little bit colder.
Yeah. Oh.
Big off throw to second, not in time. That is that's Clay. He's a young kid.
I've got to.
Listen, during football season, even with the door closed, you can hear me scream in the press box, which is awesome. Oh, high and he called strike 3.
Oh,
I don't know about that one. That one was hit him.
I'm not sure about that either.
Brady is retired with a strikeout. Well, you and Robbie enjoy.
We will.
I know that you'll have a tour wherever y'all go, so because I know you're not going to miss a very long athletic event.
LLC.
And I'll have to text
Kendall
you
Horner
Please
Photography.
do. Please do.
all the time.
All right, Gilbert back up at the plate here. 4-1. Gilbert lead as we're heading to the top of the sixth. Sam Woodyard will lead things off for the Indians. First pitch was a ball. Here's the second one from Haney. Right back up the middle, got out of the way. Oh, he backhanded it for a second. It was Brady Furness, but couldn't quite field it cleanly, and it'd be an infield hit for Sam Woodyard.
Tell you, can't beat Amy Speaks. I don't know if there's a big
Nope.
Bulldog.
There isn't.
There isn't a bigger Bulldog fan.
Batting for the Indians, number 4, Dalton Taylor.
Zach Haney did a good job of getting out of the way of that one, and Brady had it picked backhanded, but as he lifted the glove up to make a throw, popped out of his mitt, which allowed Woodyard to reach. Dalton Taylor, the left-handed hitting left fielder, digs in. Pops this one into right field. Caden McGuff sizes it up, drifts over towards right center, and puts it away for out number 1.
Yeah, I tell you,
Hudson Williams.
you figured you got Mac Mellenchamp, Bishop, both are juniors. Sophomore.
Hudson Williams.
I think he struck out last time, didn't he?
No, yes, he did. Sorry. He reached on an error and scored in the second and struck out looking in the fourth. Fouls that first one off down the third baseline route.
Yeah, they caught him off speed because he's a straight pull hitter and he'll pull his back leg out. You see, Haney, I guarantee he's coming off speed here.
Oh, 1 pitch. Flares this one towards right. McGuff catches it again for out number 2. So 2 down. And we head to Lawson Mathis. Grounded out to first in the second.
Batting for
Grounded
the
out to
Indians,
second
number
in the
6,
fourth.
Lawson Mathis.
I'm sitting here enjoying the text from my wife talking about what my dad's talking about right now. Prayers to my dad right now.
Line shot up the middle, base hit in the center field. Runners will hold it first and second. So 2 on now for Gilbert. And 2 outs.
That was a good shot right up the middle.
We go to Chandler
Batting for the
Guthrie.
Indians, number 3,
Had an RBI
Chandler
single and stolen
Guthrie.
base in the second. Single, stole the base, and scored in the 5th. So he is 2 for 2 at the plate and 2 for 2 as far as stealing bases.
Yeah, he's had that delayed steal.
Curveball drops in the dirt near the left-handed batter's box. Good block there by Mac Mellenchamp. Keep that in front of him. One of the pitch. There it goes. Hit and run. Fouls it off down the first base line.
He was protecting his runner there.
He was a count at 1-1. Peyton Comer was in a mad dash to the bullpen. He's a shortstop, so I don't know if he's going to be coming in to pitch or not.
Who's that?
Peyton Comer.
I don't know.
1-1 count to Chandler Guthrie. Takes a runner. Now here's a wind of the pitch.
Good pitch.
Fastball in the outside corner, 1-2.
For the most part, that umpire's been really consistent calling the outside corner.
He has been. I mean, it's off the plate, but at least he's been consistent. And he checks the runner at second, now checks him again. cheese, swung on a miss for the strikeout.
Brought to you by Graham Realty. Call them at 803-43.
Get things going here.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 15, Thomas Bishop.
6, right?
Yep.
We can get 1 or 2 here.
Make it interesting in the 7th.
Yeah.
Give yourself a chance. Oh, he hit him right in the middle of the bag. T-Bish ain't moving out of the way of that one.
They hit you on the meaty part.
So put him on at first.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 16, Matt Millichamp.
So Matt Millichamp comes up with 1 on and nobody out.
Somebody going down to the bullpen in there.
Number 10.
He's probably going to catch. That's Graham.
Okay. I like Mac, old school, no batting gloves. He looks at strike 1 on the inside corner.
Well, you know, he is an old country boy, you know. Coming from Butch, you know.
One pitch. Low in the dirt. Evens it counted at 1-1.
Had Bishop over there doing a false start. So that gives it an idea of him might be stealing. He might pick here.
Pop fly down the first baseline and out of play.
Right into the hitting tunnels over there. The new hitting tunnels with concrete and everything. And remember at Chase Newman.
They look good. 1 ball, 2 strike count.
Zach Calder in the house.
Curveball up the middle. Oh, nice snag by the shortstop, and they're going to turn. Nope. He's safe, I believe.
We're about to he's got to make a call.
What's the call?
He didn't get the tag on
He
him.
didn't get the tag on him.
That's not his call, though. Oh,
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
man, that is a great play by Peyton Comer to even attempt to turn that double play, because that ball was smoked up the middle, and he ranged over behind the bag. He made a nice play, flipped it to Zach Lester.
The umpire's going to...
He is safe. So Mac Millichamp did a great job avoiding the tag there. So
Yeah, got Dustin Bigsby as the courtesy runner. Got old Zach Calder in the house.
I'm pretty sure I called his games.
Yeah,
I've been here a long time, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
yeah, his head's still intact because of Donald.
I was at that game. I did that game. I remember that game. I was wondering why they didn't have a warning track with that black brick wall out there in the outfield. So Chandler Johnson will be your batter. The Gilbert coach came over to umpire in this case. Very rarely do you see an umpire overrule his buddy.
Yeah.
Very rarely. It does happen sometimes. Not often. I think the hit parade going here.
Yeah. We got Bigsby over there. They've been picking. He needs to have his head on a swivel.
Wyatt Thompson is on deck. He had the RBI double last time.
No, that's Bigsby over at,
A little short to be.
yeah, Cason's a little bit taller than him.
Cason. On to the pitch. Just missed that inside corner. He's been giving him that inside corner for the most part.
And Chandler's kind of towing the line a little bit. Chandler's going to get hit before too long because he's kind of like Bishop. He gets hit a good bit.
Hey, we'll take a hit HPP
He's
right
picking here. Huh.
Swing and a miss.
I'm very surprised he didn't pick there.
Came out of his shoes on that one, 1-1.
Yeah, that was off speed. He was trying to pull the crap out of that one.
One pitch. Wow, shot. Oh, got through. Second baseman made an attempt at it. Couldn't tell if he was going to be able to make a play. Nice piece of hitting there by Chandler Johnson. 2 on and 1 out for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we needed that right there. I mean, we need another pitch like that.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 9, Wyatt Thompson.
I'd take another double right here by Wyatt for sure.
Calder's probably picking on me, probably saying I'm saying certain words twice. That's what he usually does when I'm coaching. So looks like Charlie Ray's gonna hit in Caden McGuff's spot.
Wyatt is
1 for 2.
Walking the RBI double.
I'm sorry, he's 1 for 1 then.
Yep.
He's picking.
He wanted to. Good piece of base run there by Bigsby not to get caught. Grounder towards short. Bobbled it for a second, and they're only going to get 1.
I was going to say, you're not going to get Wyatt Thompson.
Not when you bobble it.
Even if you don't bobble it, it's going to be tough. Wyatt, I mean, he runs a 4.4, 4.5 40. So, like, you know, Zach Carter ran a 4.5 40. I heard that about 17,000 times the other night in the dugout from Grayson Rep. And we know Grayson cannot run a 4.5 40. We've seen him. He is your prototypical pocket quarterback.
So runners on the corners now.
No, you know, that's 3 outs, dude.
How was it? Where did I miss?
I don't know what you missed.
No, because didn't Bigsby ran for Thomas Bishop, right?
Yeah, I'm just seeing. No, Bigsby ran for Mellenchamp.
Bishop got out at second.
Bigsby ran for Mellenchamp.
Then you had the fielder's choice, which just took place. 6-4. That's only 2.
Dude, I wouldn't have looked off, man.
Lester, Cooper Price, and Peyton Comer.
It doesn't matter.
Curveball high and inside. Misses for ball 1. Now that happened at the softball game the other night. Oh, trying to take a swing, couldn't do so. Went around 1-1. I forgot who. I think Canyon was in the field. But a lady for Dreer went in second, and she went in straight up, didn't slide, couldn't turn the double play. So then the field umpire called it immediately. Runner's interference.
Yeah, this is part of it, so.
Good pitch on the outside corner there by Zach Haney. He was accounted 2-2. Winded the pitch. Curveball right past the outstretched arm of Thomas Bishop into left field for a leadoff single. So Haney going this far basically wipes him out for the second RNE game.
Cooper Price.
Let's see where he's at pitch count.
We go to Cooper Price, who walked and scored in the first, flew out to left in the second, and laid down a sack bunt in the fifth.
75 pitches is 3 days rest. So it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah.
Hit and run, hits it right in the 5-hole. Shortstop was covering the bag, nobody there, and back-to-back singles.
Yeah, so, but, I mean, we got pitching to do good. I mean, we got McGuff. We have, you got Bishop.
And that's probably going to be it for Haney, I would imagine.
They were warming somebody up down there, and I'm not sure who they were warming up. Maybe because McGuff is back in center in right field, so I'm wondering if they are. I don't know why they. Yeah, I wouldn't see them wanting to pitch Monterano whether we play in a region game tomorrow. He might have been just down there doing his, get his. To me, I figured you're going to see either a Ridgeway or you're going to see a Cade McGuff. If not, they might just let Haney close it out for the simple fact of he's already burnt for Friday, so might as well let him finish it.
This Mound Visit brought to you by Camden Plumbing.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
If you need master plumbers for commercial or residential plumbing problems, call Camden.
Within reason, though.
Take a double play, that's for sure.
Well, like you said, he bunted earlier, and Calder just said 2, so there you go.
Lays it down, and they're not going to have a play. Haney falling off the first base side of the mound kind of takes him out of that equation. Bishop had to play the bag.
Yeah, because they were in a bunt 2 situation there, so Bishop had to stay home.
So base is loaded.
You're probably going to see either corners in or infield in 1 or 2.
Cooper James.
Good Cooper James, and Cooper James hitting that weird 4-3-6 double play in the first, grounded out to third in the third, and struck out in the 5th. Pops this one down the line, but foul down the third base line.
Yeah, did we play? We play Thursday, not Friday. Yes, we play Arnie here Thursday. Yeah, I know, definitely. I know we don't play Friday. Let me phrase that. Yeah. Tuesday and Friday. I mean, Tuesday and Thursday, excuse me. That's usually when the region games are.
Nice block there by Matt Melichamp. That was way outside.
They changed this year because it was always like a Tuesday, Friday in the last how many years?
Too long.
Which kind of messes with your pitching.
1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Threw a breaking ball and had him way out in front. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Base is loaded, nobody out. Pitch from Haney. High and outside. Try to get him to chase. He did not. 2-2.
They changed his eye level with the off speed and try to come up off the backside to get him to chase. So don't be surprised he goes back to all speed here because of his eye level.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew a fastball by him. Strikeout brought to you by
Graham Realty. Called them at 803-4. Man, you get pretty good keeping a scorebook. Hey, you want to come do it for us next year?
I've kept a scorebook for years when my dad was coaching softball. Coached my sister in softball.
Well, I might need a game changer person next year.
Calls time. Does Sam Woodyard.
Why don't you just come coach with us next year, Nathan?
Nah. You don't want me coaching baseball, I can promise you that.
Well, they let me coach. I mean, they can't be any worse.
Oh, they can.
Good
Ooh, nice curveball in the inside corner for a strike, 0-1.
I mean, I tell you, they named me a head coach. You didn't see how sad it is with that, man. Jesus Christ.
You don't want somebody who only played 2 years of baseball that they're trying to coach, I promise you.
You don't want somebody who's 412 years old like me, too.
0-1 pitch. Flared in the right center
lay
field.
out for it.
I'm going to have to. Great catch by Cade McGuff. Strong throw in. Not quite going to be in time.
That's a good play by McCaden, though. That saved 2 runs right there.
That throw was closer than I thought it was going to be.
I was really surprised the guy at second tag, because usually that's a score more than tag rule right there.
Batting for the Indians, number 4, Dalton Taylor.
So 5-1 your score.
We got a first and third.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't going to work tonight, I don't think. You still owe me dinner for that, just to let you know.
I know.
There's something else, too. I can't remember the other one. It works tonight that wipes out the dinner.
It was something in football. I can't remember what it was.
We got a lot of road games in football this year. We got to find some places to eat.
Dalton Taylor, your batter, pick off through the first, not in time.
So we got to go to York.
Yep, not much in York. Ooh.
No, we go out. We go when we travel for the radio to find
curveball in there for a strike, 0-1.
So what else? We got York. Where else?
Arnie.
There ain't nothing R&E. We get little pigs.
Yeah. 0-1. Oh, came inside, got by Mac Millichamp. That's going to play the run. Crossed him up, I do believe.
Yeah, I think he was looking for something else there.
Because Mac doesn't let much get by him. 1 ball, 1 strike count. 2 outs and a runner at second.
Bottom of the top of the 7th, right?
Yeah, Gilbert's up 6-1. 1-1 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike, 1-2.
Good thing we won't have to see Gilbert in the playoffs. They're in the lower state. Don't ask me how to explain it, but they're lower state. We're upper state, so.
I'd love to see him in football.
Oh, they hate to see us in football.
1-2 pitch. Curveball, got him. Swinging. Strikeout brought to you by
Graham Realty. Call them 803.
Runner. They score 2. It's 6-1 as we head to the home half of the 7th. You're listening to Camden High Bulldog Baseball here on Cool 102.7.
This is Ashley from FJ Raven Construction Company.
Clemson with NC State this week.
Pitching for the
Listen,
Indians,
we ain't got
number
no
5,
talking about baseball.
Jerry Conyers.
Lost Ethan Petrie. Pretty.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 11, Charlie Ray.
I'm stunned.
I gave up on this season. I'm done.
I'm stunned how a prestigious program has been ran in the ground to nothing.
I don't think Paul.
Fastball on the outside corner for a strike to Charlie Ray.
I do believe you need to give Paul Marinari a chance.
0-1. High and outside, 1-1. He won a national championship at LSU, but he kind of walked into a great team already. He didn't have to build that team.
Yes, his head is sideways. I said you didn't hear me talk about the lefty.
You got the Dontrell Willis. Look, low and away, 2-1. There's your Dontrell Willis.
I kept saying, how many times I'm going to say that during football? Dontrell Wilson, I'm going to mess his name up 100 times during football season.
Wide in the pitch. Oh, that was a bad frame job. But the home plate umpire bailed him out. 2-2. Can't snatch it in. Conyer taking his time out there now. Winds and delivers. Charlie's been charging it out, but hit it right to the center fielder, Cooper Price, for out number 1.
You know, some days you're the windshield and some days you're the bug. We just happen to be the bug.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 23,
Correct.
Hunter Zabransky.
Hunter Zabransky will dig in his first plate appearance of the night.
I didn't realize how many left-handed hitters we had on our varsity.
We got a lot, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Just a bit outside.
Hunter Zabransky from Montana.
Talking about country boy.
Yeah, he's they moved here at the beginning of the year from Montana.
1-0 pitch. Missed outside again, 2-0. Well, this summer is going to be a rude awakening for them.
Yeah, he's wearing 23. Number Beckley usually wears.
To pitch.
He pulled that one too.
Yep. They call on the outside corner, 2-1.
I was happy to see that in case of Newman getting pulled up, he's getting to wear number 4.
Mm-hmm. Just a bit outside, 3-1. I
got a feeling if he gets on, you're going to see one of them come run for him.
I don't think there was any argument about him getting number 4 either.
Well, if somebody already had it, though.
Three-one pitch to Zabransky, high and outside, ball 4. So a 1-out walk to Hunter.
Let's see, huh? Maybe I'm wrong. I was wrong.
And that's going to bring up Clay Ridgway.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 2, Clay Ridgway.
Freeman in the run bases.
So Clay flew out to right in the third and then single and stole a base in the fifth.
Yeah, the one, he hit a shot right up back up the middle.
Young shortstop. Another lefty. Pops this one in the left field. Oh, left fielder slipped there for a second, recovers and makes the catch. That's Dalton Taylor for out number 2.
Got Haney coming up. He's kind of struggled a little bit tonight.
He has. He is 0 for 3. He
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 14, Zechariah Haney.
The difference and hit it in the V. He didn't change his walk-ups off him last year. I haven't seen this guy pick yet, so I want to see his move.
I don't think you want to do that with a 5-run lead, but pull the string on him.
You're a left-hander. They love to pick.
Haney was sitting fastball there and got a changeup.
I want to see if he's kind of a toe guy or if he's a...
0-1 pitch, low and away. He was accounting the ball on a strike.
So what I mean by that, if he's a toe guy, when he picks, he's a left-hander. If he's gonna throw to the plate, his toes will be pointed down. If he's gonna pick, his foot stays up.
That one bounces by the catcher. Moving up to second is Logan Freeman.
That catcher for them has done a pretty good job tonight.
He has. Sam Woodyard's been well behind the plate. You can see why they are
20-3 right now.
Yeah.
On their way, if we don't do something spectacular, it'll be 21-3.
Yep.
And I think Mr. Freeman said they were number 1 in the state for 4A. That just shows we have shot ourselves in the foot. We can play with this type of.
Oh, that's going to be in trouble. That's going to get by the left fielder. Oh, he somehow made a stop after it bounced twice. We'll score Logan Freeman, so RBI single.
Here's another left-hander up.
By
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 1, Brady Furnace.
Well, plus you think in 4A who you got? BHP, in the upper state.
Yeah, we got a tougher road than they do.
For sure. I mean, Flora, Daniel, Westside. I mean,
Westside.
Yeah.
Westside and Daniels on.
That
was a brutal football game,
to say the least.
But watching Cutter Woods play
spring game,
dude, he looks legit.
He does.
He's might be talk to you off the air about somebody that might be in the transfer portal.
Fastball on the outside corner for a strike to Brady Furnace. Cutter's got he's got at least a year to wait behind.
Well, you saw Dante Reno.
Yeah,
he saw the writing on the wall. He's like, I'm going.
I ain't beating Superman out.
And he wasn't gonna beat Aaron Nolan out.
No. 0-1 misses outside. He was kind of 1-1. The only thing I saw the issue with Air is he throws off his back foot a lot. That's something they're gonna have to fix. That equals pick sixes in the SEC for sure. Ooh, below the knees. Two 1 count.
That comes from a valuable source.
Pretty sure I know who your source is, but all right.
Yeah, you know all my sources for the most part. Oh man.
A good call there, Blue.
Oh.
I thought he was going to change it from the two pitches.
His body language was like this, and then
3-1 count. He laid off that one.
I will tell you, for the most part, except for even in JV, except for maybe 3 or 4 games, umpire's been pretty consistent this year.
Fouled that one off the backstop.
Even on varsity, I mean, the umpire's been pretty consistent. Now, we had a couple of JV over in Columbia that I don't think could umpire a little league T-ball game, but
runner at first and 2 outs. 3-2 count here in the home half of the 7th. Dogs trailing 6-2. We need Furnace to reach and get Thomas Bishop up.
We need a 2-out rally. See, he's a toe guy, so his foot's up when he picks, like he's curling the top part of his toes. Now that wasn't his best move. His 45 move is he's gonna do this, and you're gonna see his knee go towards the dugout.
Payoff pitch upstairs, ball 4.
I tell you, I mean, we got a little bit of thing going with Bishop. I'm surprised they didn't run with for Haney, but I know Haney's not the.
Angle the ball go. Number 15, Thomas Bishop.
Bishop is.
Watch the back pick up here to first. Remember they did it earlier in the game. Oh, Bishop was coming. He got that up in Bishop's wheelhouse.
He just missed that one as he fouled it off.
That's the thing about the gaps here. And if you're not used to playing Legion Field, the gaps are huge. So you got to be able to play good angles.
Thomas would love to see one more like that.
He's going to probably go all speed here.
Fouled off the backstop again, 0-2. Camden down to their final strike again here.
Don't leave it up to Blue, especially on the outside pitch.
Conyers gets a sign, shakes a runner at second. Fires the 0-2. Way outside, got a chase for strike 3 to end the game. Strikeout brought to you by
Graham Realty, 8-0.
Falls to Gilbert, 6-2. We'll take one short timeout and come back and wrap things up from Legion Field. You're listening to Camden High Bulldog Baseball here on Cool 102.7.
Here are just a few of the
Another hard-fought ball
Back
game.
here at Legion
Please
Field,
stand for the playing of the Camden High School alma mater.
Gilbert score 6-2. That drops Camden to 13 and 11 overall. They will have Richland Northeast
tomorrow at Richland Northeast,
and then Thursday here to wrap up the regular season. So next time you hear our voice will be playoff time, which is right around the corner. You got to tip your cat to Gilbert. Jacob Young pitched well. He kept Camden off balance.